This is 3 minutes, two analysts, and one question. Our question today, Tim, is on the forefront of everybody's mind in not only Notre Dame fans, but in college football. When does all this conference chaos finally take place? And as far as Notre Dame is concerned, do they join a conference and when?
Yeah, if is the first question. We both think they will, because of this, be joining a conference at some point soon. But where and when is what's going to be hard to figure out in the next couple of years. Now, I don't think it's going to be imminent. It certainly seems like it doesn't have to be. The playoff contract, they would be comfortable with the playoff contract through 2026 without anything changing there. I don't know why Notre Dame has to join the conference before 2026. However, you have to join the conference before you're in the conference. So it probably would come in the 2024, 2023 range you elect to join. But look, you're pushing that off a year of Jack Swarbrick and everybody that needs to make a decision, making the best decision possible for Notre Dame with some concessions, I believe, because they are in a strength of power. They're in a power position.
Yeah, I think negotiations are imminent. Certainly conversations are taking place right now. Now, when that's announced, when it all goes down, as I've said many times, there are so many layers to this, but we know that Texas and Oklahoma are going to join the SEC in 2024. We now know that UCLA and USC are going to join the Big Ten in 2024. I would think that that's probably what we're shooting for here. And Notre Dame, we agreed with this. Notre Dame's not going to join the SEC. Very small chance of Notre Dame joining the SEC. The philosophies are completely different. Does the ACC get picked apart? Florida State, Miami, Clemson probably does. So I would anticipate ultimately, regardless what people think of the Big Ten, they're going to have to embrace the Big Ten for Notre Dame in the future.
Yeah, and there's the natural rivalry that gets to continue with USC. But my one question there is, what happens when you join the Big Ten, or if they join the SEC? What happens when you join? Do you play 10 conference games? Are you still allowed to play? They join the SEC. Are you still allowed to play USC and Navy? Those would be ideal non-conference partners because you have one high-profile one and one that maintains a tradition and allows you to normally win and win every time you're in playoff contention. That's for sure. If you're playing against Navy, so is that part of a concern for Jack Swarbrick, is maintaining those two rivalries? I know that maintaining the Michigan rivalry is not the same for the university and Swarbrick as it would be for the 80s and 90s Notre Dame fan.
Well, certainly USC, because you would be. And it's hard to imagine you would be conference partners in that. Maybe that's probably another conversation, something down the road. They would like to preserve that, certainly. But again, you have to be open-minded. You can't be closed-minded about this. Your hands are being tied. And at some point, we all agree that Notre Dame is going to have to join a conference. There may be some changes in the schedule, but I think they'll be able to maintain some of their rivalry, certainly. That's 3 minutes, two analysts, and one question.